Hi there, and welcome to our podcast. And this week at London Visited, we look at Christmas in London and some of the iconic things that happen around the world, which started or had some connection with London. And we're going to tell you all about this in today's podcast. My name's Steve, and each week I'm going to bring to you the facts, history and information about different parts or different things associated with this great capital. If you've been to London, are planning on visiting, live here or just love London from afar, then this is the podcast for you. Don't forget to visit our YouTube channel, London Visited, to see videos covering so many places across London and also so many historical artefacts associated with London as well. And now to this week's podcast. This week we're going to look at 7 things connected with London history and Christmas. And we're going to start off with this one, tipping your dustman, which goes back to 1846. The tradition of giving a Christmas gift, usually money, to your bin collectors goes back to Victorian England. This handbill was issued by a group of 4 dustmen, who collected household waste and rubbish door to door in London. Addressed to the worthy inhabitants of St George's, Bloomsbury, the flyer is an appeal to the dustmen's collectors for a Christmas donation. The flyer, from William Newlove, Charles Middleton, Rupert Dutefire and Thomas Boy, warns against imposition by persons assuming to the name of dustmen, who would try to steal the Christmas box donation. Until the introduction of a centrally organised system of waste disposal in London in the late 19th century, domestic waste and sewage was collected from homes by private firms and individuals who would sell it for salvage. The urine they would collect would be brought to tanners and they would use it to process leather. Our next one is looking at charity Christmas cards back from 1909. The subject of charity Christmas cards was issued by the Women's Social and Political Union, the leading militant organisation that campaigned for the right for women to vote in Britain. The first one printed in the suffragette colours of purple, white and green, and the card depicted a young drummer girl from the WSPU's own junior band, who marched alongside their women's band at demonstrations. The original greeting card optimistically called for votes for women in 1910, referring to the anticipated passing of the Conciliation Bill. This bill would have given the vote to just over 1 million wealthy, property-owning women, but failed in Parliament. Our next one is the Have and Have-Nots from 1868. In 1868, engravings were published in a journal called The Echoes from the Clubs, and it depicted the contrasting experience of Christmas for Londoners living in the wealthy and poverty. Entitled Christmas in the East, in the West a wealthy family celebrates Christmas in West London with a lavish feast, while a destitute poor family in an East London slum barely survive the festive season. These companion engravings helped to raise the public awareness of social deprivation. The painter Vincent van Gogh considered the graphic illustrators to be great social commentators and artists. He wrote, "They were to art what Dickens is to literature." Window displays in Oxford Street, back from 1909. These started on Oxford Street way back when extravagant and elaborate window displays at Christmas became a tradition which started at Selfridges. The founder Henry Selfridge first lit the shop windows at night for passers-by to see goods on sale. So as you can see, Christmas displays lighting up the streets of London aren't a modern phenomenon. They've been going for some time. Next we go for the Christmas supper clubs between 1865 and 1870. It is believed that it started at 13 Munster Street, which is at the corner of Clarence Gardens and Regent's Park, where W. Perry's Plum Pudding Club issued a flyer advertising the fact that you can pay when you please, pay what you please, and receive what you please. Many grocery stores ran Christmas clubs and they enabled poorer families to save for some of the luxuries for the festive season. Christmas crackers. As an alternative to shop-bought crackers, going back to the traditions of an Edwardian Christmas, Christmas crackers were bought by families to celebrate Christmas at the dinner table. There were handmade expensive ones which you could buy from London department stores. The crackers contained a folded paper hat and a printed motto, but cheaper ones could be purchased from London street traders for 1 penny. And our final Christmas London connection is the Angels for the Christmas Tree from 1870. Having fir trees as Christmas decoration only became popular in Britain in the second half of the 19th century. It was a German practice popularised by Queen Victoria's husband, Prince Albert, and quickly adopted by Londoners keen to decorate their homes and to advertise their taste and fashion consciousness. Angels were placed to the top of the tree, and the different types of angels you could get at the time depended on how much money you had. You could make paper angels with cotton clothes, or alternatively you could buy very, very expensive ones from some of the London stores. I hope you've enjoyed our look at Christmas in London and some of the connections with some famous things which are still in use today. Whatever podcast service you use to listen to this, please do subscribe to get updates on new shows, and also do leave us some feedback. Please also let me know any places you'd like us to feature in future podcasts, and let me know through our website www.londonvisited.co.uk, or you can email me directly on londonvisited@gmail.com, or you can contact us on Twitter and Instagram at London Visited, or Facebook on The London Visited. Thanks for listening. Really hope you enjoyed our podcast, and we'll see you soon on the next one. Bye.